Hey, what's up? I'm Janelle, and I'm getting ready to go on the Camino de Santiago. This will be my second attempt at the pilgrimage. Last year did not go so well, but this year is different, and we're going to finish it. I am starting in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, France, and I will be going to Santiago de Compostela. So this is my What's in My Backpack video. Nature. So for my backpack, I'm taking the same bag I took last year. This is the REI Co-op Trail 40 Women's Medium. And we'll dive into this in a second, but first I want to show you the, what's the proper word for it? Fanny pack is not accurate anymore. Hip bag? It smells like sweat. Get used to it, Jake. Bum bag. I actually have two of these, and the other one I really considered taking, but and it's bigger, so that would be great for stashing chocolate. But this one, I feel like I would have a lesser chance of getting a sweaty fupa with it. So for now, this is packed for the flight. So, okay, my dog just joined, so if you hear snorts, it's not me, I promise. What I'm most excited about this is having quick access to my credentials when I need and to my debit card, but also being able to keep chocolate in it. Because last year I had a hard time eating anything on my Camino. I just didn't have the energy for it. And so just having something I could pop in my mouth was very helpful. It was also a cool way to interact with people. If I saw someone struggling up a hill, I'd offer them a piece of chocolate. So in my front pocket, I have a coin purse. I'm actually getting a different one. This one's not RFID. So I've ordered it. It's on the way. And then I have my passport. And my credentials fit in this little front pocket too. So this is just last year's credentials. Just shove them in to make sure the pocket was the right size. And in the back pocket, I have this packed currently for the plane. So once I'm done with my 3 flights, I can switch up. Are you stuck, honey? I can switch up everything. I have an eye mask. This is from Bucky. I have a face mask. Halls, because if my throat gets dry, then my sinuses get dry, and then I start to feel really sick. So Halls just to keep my sinuses moisturized. Also some chewing gum. I have a buff, hand sanitizer, and headphones. I think I am taking these. They're wired headphones instead of my Google earbuds. Just partly because it's more chargers to have to take. It's more things to make sure stay charged. Suddenly, nature just came alive. There's like birds all around me. Oh, but also last year I had a hard time falling asleep at night. And so I figured if I'm putting buds in my ear, I'm going to be worried about them falling out and losing them versus these. If one falls out, it's still wired. Like I said, I have a buff in this little hip bag. And these come in very handy. For one, you can just like wrap it on your wrist and use it to wipe sweat. You can dampen it and wear it around your neck, or you can use it to keep your hair back, either when you're washing your face or when you're hiking. And another benefit of it is that I can pull it like this, pull it up, and have it cover my ears to protect them from sunburn. Speaking of sunburns, I last year took just a water repellent cap I got from Primark, and it worked okay, except it was black. And it kind of led to me overheating one day, and it didn't cover my ears at all. So this one is actually my husband's. This is a cotton cap. I have ordered one that's very similar, but it's not cotton, and it has not arrived yet. But I will basically be wearing a hat like this, just a little green bucket hat. It'll protect so much. I'm very excited about not getting my head burned this year. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, honey. You say hi to the people? Hey, say hi. Say hi, I'm Corduroy, and I'm handsome. I love you. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna call you every single night. Every single night. Moving on to my REI Co-op Trail 40. Where to even start? Okay. I've got a water bottle. I did buy a bladder. I hate it. If you are also in the anti-water bladder community, you are validated. Your feelings matter. Your opinion matters. You don't have to have a bladder. Do what feels right to you. Nalgene bottle. I also have this little guy. I'm keeping him strapped in over like this. Otherwise he flops over. But this is complicated. No, this is a vapor water bottle. I think it's a liter. And I know that there are going to be days where I don't have enough water. And that happened to me last year. I ran out. It was really bad. Thankfully, some people stopped and gave me their water. So I have this as a backup. So I'll keep my eye this year on how long each process is between towns. And I can fill this if I need some extra hydration. Speaking of hydration, I am going to get some electrolytes. I'm landing in France and I'm going to spend a day or two there. So I plan on going to Decathlon and buying a few things that I don't have currently. So like electrolytes, trekking poles, because you can't carry them on your carry-on luggage. You can only check them. And I'm going through 3 or 4 airports on my way to Paris. So I'm doing carry-on only just to save myself from the stress and the headache. So I will be buying those in France. Okay, in the front of the bag, I have my raincoat shoved down here. It is packable. It packs into itself, but I feel like that actually takes up more room than just shoving it down in here. And it's just a lightweight. It's the Columbia, I believe it's the Arcadia raincoat. I've had it for a long time and it's holding up okay. So I'm just going to take it. And if this is the time, if this is the year where it comes to the end of its life, then I will throw it away and not be too sad about it. But the lining on the interior, the white lining, has no cracks or anything. It's been holding up fine, even though I've had it for, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. Ooh, while I'm on the front of the bag, I have many, many Carabiners up here. I have little S-hook Carabiners. I have tiny ones. I have more of them. Now, the benefit of these is if your clothes don't dry overnight, because you hand wash your clothes typically each night. And so if they don't dry, you can hang stuff from the Carabiners and actually have a process where you hang your underwear first. You go from one to the other through the leg holes, and then you do your socks through the Carabiners, and then you do your shirt over that, and then your pants. And so your undies are hidden, but they're still getting good airflow. And honestly, I did that every day last year. Okay, this bag has 2 hip pockets. One of them's mesh, the other's not. Currently, they're empty, but as I am adjusting my hip bag, my fanny pack, as I go, I will be shifting stuff. So like some stuff will end up in these pockets and some stuff will end up in this pocket. This one is the only pocket I have anything in right now. And I actually have malachite, bloodstone, and then a clear crystal that's supposed to like amplify the power or something. I don't know. I don't think I believe in crystals, but it's kind of one of those things where like what you give energy to grows. And so if you think that these are going to do something for you, then great, give them that energy. Why not? However, I do really like the meaning, the symbolism behind them. So malachite is supposed to help with experiencing joy, and bloodstone is supposed to help with self-belief, improving self-doubt, something like that. Self-determination, that's it. And I thought those are 2 very useful things I could benefit from on the Camino. And whenever I reach the point where you leave a stone behind, one of these will be what I leave behind. Probably, or maybe both, I don't know. But I'll probably just pick which one I feel like has benefited me the most and thank it for its help and then leave it. Okay, now we're onto this top pocket. Top pocket! I'm taking Enso Super Greens with me. I've been drinking this lately and I feel like it just really helps with my digestion. It'll last like 30 days. So then I'm also taking a little packet of Ollie Women's multivitamins with omega-3. And I'm taking these mood probiotics. They have been very beneficial to me in the past, and that way when I'm out of the super greens, I still have vitamins and probiotics that I know work for me that I can switch to, because as your gut health can affect your mental health. I'm not risking that this year. Last year, I learned the importance of baby wipes and or tissues because I really had to use the bathroom, and the only porta potty that I came across was out of toilet paper. So I packed some baby wipes. I've got like 10 of them in this little bag. I also have a little package of travel size tissues. I have a secondary buff in case the first one gets lost or really filthy. I have a body glide for her. And let me tell you, this stuff, I didn't get a single blister last year. And a lot of it's because of this. I rubbed it all over my feet. I rubbed it between my thighs because the chub rub is intense there. And no blisters at all. It's just sometimes I would stop halfway through my walk and reapply to my feet. It helps so much. You can also use like Vaseline or just deodorant, but I like using Body Glide for her. All right, then I have a headlamp. This is powered by AAA batteries, so if it dies, I can replace them, no problem. It's adjustable. This is useful if you're leaving early in the morning, and it does adjust up and down. Oh, here are the tissues. I've got my sunglasses. These are from Sojo. I got them on Amazon. I do have them with the neckband, which I have off right now, which is, I don't know if I like that or not. These have a good grip, so I don't think they're gonna fall off while I'm hiking. And then I've got a first aid kit. This, I have some little alcohol wipes, some Band-Aids. I have a roll of tape gauze stuff because I do have an injured toe and I'm prone to an injured ankle, so that way I can wrap if I need. I have a little tube of Tiger Balm and some Neosporin and moleskin. Forgot what that was called. I have two pages of moleskin. One of them I've left whole and the other I went ahead and cut into strips because I'm not taking scissors with me. I have emergency. This, if you don't know, has electrolytes in it, and I did not know that until I was stranded on the side of the mountain with no water, and a girl came up, gave me water, and said, "Do you have electrolytes?" And then it clicked that I did. I'm taking 3 of these, for one, in case I get to where I'm not feeling well, but also for the electrolytes in them. While I'm packing all this back in, I'm curious if you see anything that I'm packing that you think is just so frivolous that I should leave behind, or if there's something that you're not seeing me pack that I should be taking. Let me know in the comments below. I'm also curious if you've gone and done the Camino, if there was something that you packed that you wish you hadn't, or vice versa, something you hadn't taken that you wish you had. Okay, so when I open up the main pouch, I do have a bra just sitting there because I haven't decided between that one and another one. So I just have it in there for now so I don't wear it so it doesn't get dirty. So this top pouch, all I have is a lock in it. Some albergades will have a locker, some won't. I stayed at one that did. So this is kind of a waste of weight until it's not. So when you pack a bag, you're supposed to start with your heaviest stuff on the bottom closest to your back and then work your way up to the lighter stuff. So this is my toiletry bag. There's stuff missing from here. I'll go over that in a little bit with you. Firstly, I have a towel for my hair because it might not look like it, but this is some thick mess, and there's nothing worse to me than getting out of the shower. First, getting out of the shower and having to put a bra on. That's like, who came up with that? But second, getting out of the shower and having your wet hair be stuck all over. My dog wants in the house. So I'm taking a hair towel for that. It's not quite big enough for my hair, but it's better than nothing. Next, I have a Burt's Bees wet comb. Okay, I also have just a little REI washcloth. It's microfiber, I think, but it's not like that disgusting texture of microfiber. And you know, actually a buff would probably work just as well. It feels like the same material almost. You say what you are. It's polyester and nylon. Polyester and nylon. But it works really well. It's really small, so why not take it? Will you fit it. I have my REI Quick Dry Towel. Are you REI brand? This is actually a really big one, and I have 2 others. I might switch to a slightly smaller one just because this, like, it's small, right? But it's also big. All right, I have a toothbrush. I'm getting a cap for it, or I'm going to find one of those folding toothbrushes. I also have Hello tooth tabs, just a disposable razor, floss, tweezers. Don't forget tweezers. If you get a sticker or a unibrow, you're going to need them. Nail clippers, because you're walking nonstop. The last thing you need is a toenail cutting into your toe. Oh, and I'm taking the ones that have the file built in because you're going to get a lot of sock gunk. A lot of sock gunk. Next, I have in a plastic bag just a little thing of argan oil. This is what I use on my face at night, and I can also use it on my hair if my hair is feeling dry, but I use it for moisturizing. I have a tiny thing of Bronner's Castile soap. This is what I'll use to wash my my laundry in. I also use a sleep apnea and mouth appliance. It's basically like a retainer kind of situation. And so this is what I will use to wash that each day. Speaking of that, I have Retainer Bright, so I can do some deep cleaning on it when needed. I have a contact lens case, and I have my contacts. So this is a 3-month supply of Air Optics. However, my eyes have been getting really dry lately. So I've recently switched to AccuView Oasis. So I have 3 pair of those with me in case these aren't working, because there's nothing that I hate more than wearing my glasses. I can't imagine having to hike in these. I honestly think it would be an absolute nightmare. Additionally, I am prone to getting an eye infection in this eye, so I have these tea tree oil wipes. I also have a little bag of Q-tips. I've got some extra ponytails and bobby pins. And then I have a bar of shampoo. This is from Trader Joe's. It's tea tree and peppermint. And I also just have a little base I can put it on so it can dry out before I rebag it. And that is my bathroom bag. Okay, next up is my sleep sack. You don't need a sleeping bag. You just need, it's basically like a full sheet folded in half and sewn down the side. That's all you need. And then I have a bag of ear plugs because people snore. No hate. I'm a snorer too. That's why I use a sleep apnea guard thing. You're welcome. Very expensive fix. I didn't realize how important sleep was. And holy cow, like getting good sleep and not gasping for air in your sleep makes such a difference. Speaking of, if someone is snoring in your room, just put some ear things in and leave them alone, because they're already getting a horrible night's sleep and they don't need you poking them on top of that. They're not going to stop snoring because you poke them or tell them to roll over. They can't. So just take some ear things. If snoring bothers you that much, either get a private room or wear earplugs. Next up, the underwear bag. Okay. So, in my bag, currently I have everything I am wearing on the plane, in addition to everything else. So, I have a pair of compression socks for the flight. I thought these could also be really useful at the end of hiking if my feet are swelling. I could pop these on, or if my ankle gets injured, pop them on for the compression. But I don't actually know if that's a good idea or not. Like, I've never worn compression socks before. I don't know when you shouldn't use them. So if there's like a time and place to not compress, let me know. I ordered a pack of underpants. They are from Balance Tech on Amazon. They're supposed to be quick drying. They feel like they will be. And I have 3 pair of socks. So these are ones I wore last year. They're just from Amazon, but they're supposed to be anti-blister socks, and they're specific for like the left foot or the right foot. And I didn't get any blisters in them. I have 2 pair of those, and then 1 pair of Smart Wool light cushion runners, I think these are. And it's just nice to be able to like swap off socks, especially if your feet are getting swollen. These are thinner, so I can switch to these if I need. Okay, bras. So I have this one. This one's like, she old, okay? And like there's nothing to her anymore. I don't even know if I want to take it. Like all the elastic's gone. I don't have much to support though, so I'm thinking I might still take it. It's fine. It's fine. But that's why I have this other one here. I don't know what I want to do yet. This one's definitely a quick dry bra, and maybe I'll take both and just use this one for sleeping. I have this other bra. Nothing fancy. Like, there are places to swim, so I have a little bikini top and some bottoms to go with it. If I feel brave enough to wear a bikini, we will see. And that is it for the underwear bag. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, so 3 pair of socks, 3 pair of underwear, 2 bras. It's probably more than I need. Like, actually, I guess now I have 3 bras. Definitely more than I need. You can easily get by with just 2 of each. Definitely did not repack this as good as I did before. What on earth? You there? I had you shoved in there. Yes. And I had you guys here. I had you here. You didn't exist yet. You're the problem child. If your compression bag is not compressing, you need a smaller bag. So otherwise, you're just organizing, and then you're not actually saving room. Okay, electronics. So some of the stuff is still inside, but this is just my adapter. Everything I use is USB. So USB, the US plug, and then I've got a UK adapter and an EU adapter. So what's missing right now is like my phone charger, my watch charger. Oh, my watch. So this is the Amazfit something or the other, and I wore this last year. I love it. It's got this feature, which they might all have it. I don't know. But if you're in a hostel in albergue and you need to see something at night, see if your watch has a flashlight feature, because literally that is all you need to be able to see around, and it's so handy. These also have alarm clocks built in that will just vibrate your arm oh so gently, but nudgingly enough to be like, get your butt out of bed. And you don't have to have that horrible iPhone alarm tone going off that makes everyone else in the room want to do something that they would regret. So, like, if you have a smartwatch, please use the alarm on it, or just keep your phone's alarm on vibrate, because nobody else needs to hear that horrible alarm sound. Like, honestly, alarm sounds elicit anger in a lot of people. So be the change you wish to see in the world. Shoes. Okay, so I take 2 pair of shoes. I know some people just do 1 pair. However, like I said, I have foot and ankle issues. So these are my sandals. They're basically, I'm not going to show you my feet. That was a close call. Jeez, Nelly. The world is not a safe place anymore. So I have a pair of these. They're the Kuru Currents. I wore them last year in purple. And then I have a pair of tennis shoes from them. Okay, I have a pair of tennis shoes from Kuru also. These are the Quantum. I got both of these pair for the Camino, and I've just been breaking them in because they have to like mold to your feet. But these are what I wore last year, and I didn't have any foot issues other than rolling my ankle. Okay, getting there. All right, since I'm not taking a water bladder, I have this pocket in the back where I can shove little things. So I didn't take this last year. I'm kind of excited. I have watercolor postcard paper and a little journal and just some little ink pens, some archival ink pens. My thoughts are that I can stop and sketch places in my on my watercolor paper, and then I'll take a photo of the same place I'm looking at and I can color it in later. But I just thought that'd be really fun. And then I can like mail home the hand-drawn postcards if I wanted to. And also I can take them and put them in my journal and just have it be like a more artistic journal. I also have a little purse back here. This is from Dakeen, and it's just like a really flat, easy over crossbody, that's the word, crossbody purse. And I did consider just taking the bum bag, but then I was like, no, I'm going to be in France. I'm already going to be in Paris wearing athletic clothes to dinner. So I'm not adding a bum bag to that. Like, be classy. So I'm taking a little purse. Okay, last part of my backpack. This is all of my clothing. So my clothes and all of my underwear combined, I weighed them earlier, come in at 5 pounds. For pants, I am taking 2 pair of Uniqlo Airism yoga pants. I wore these last year. I also have a pair of just cheap yoga shorts I got off of Amazon. So these are going to be my day hikers. These are going to be my sleeping shorts. And then I have a pair of the North Face quick dry shorts. I have no idea like what the style is called or anything, but I also took these last year and they worked really good for me. They're very lightweight. They dry quickly. So these will be my shorts for like going out and eating or seeing the town or whatever. Then for tops, so I have this little jacket. It's from Tech Gear. I got it on sale at Kohl's for like $3. It's just like a windbreaker and it's water resistant, not waterproof by any means, but resistant. It's so lightweight that I thought this would be a great layer on sunny days to keep my arms covered. It has a hood so I could throw it over my head if I need to and keep my neck and my ears protected. Or if it's just like a slight chill to the air, I could layer this on. So I think this will have a lot of uses. I'm also aware that like every single thing in this bag that I'm about to show you is blue or gray. Besides these pants, they're purple. Okay, so after that, I also have, Tech Gear, this little half zip, quarter zip, whatever it is. This is going to be probably for those cooler mornings, like when I'm crossing the Pyrenees, I'll probably want to wear this. But I'm also going to be gone until probably at least November, and it's going to be getting cooler. So I thought like a lightweight long sleeve something or the other could be really useful. I have really nothing else to say about this other than I'm taking it and I think it'll be a good addition. But yeah, I think it'll be good in the mornings or in the evenings or in the nighttime when it's cooler or when it's not, or when the sun's out or when it's not. Multi-use. Okay, and then my 3 gray shirts. Okay, so I mean they're variations. Come on, it's not that bad. So there's 4 shirts. There's 4 gray shirts here. This one, I don't think I'll actually hike in it. It's gonna be more of like my post-hiking shirt. It's still a quick dry athletic material, so if I need to, I could wear it. I'm not gonna unfold it's just a gray shirt. Same for this one. It's from Target. Just a quick dry. Okay, fine. Just a quick dry shirt. So this will be for hiking, and the next 2 will be for hiking also. This one, okay, I say it's for hiking. It's also for sleeping. I mean, and there's 4 shirts, so I can swap what I'm sleeping in, what I'm hiking in. But this one's sleeveless. I'm not a fan of not having my bat wings covered. But luckily I'm taking not 1, but 2 long sleeve layers I could throw over this. Or just sleep in it in the dark where no one can see my wings taking flight. So, and then lastly, I have this one. I took this last year. I love this shirt. That is all for my bag. Aside from the last thing I was going to show you is that it has a rain cover built in, but it's 2023. What bag doesn't have a rain cover built in? Okay, I'm going to repack this and then we'll weigh it together. Oh, hello, I forgot. I do have one other thing in here. It is a packable Eddie Bauer day bag, and I'm taking this. I will probably regret taking this. I don't know, maybe not. If I decide to port my bag up ahead, I'd have a little bag I could still put my water bottles in. Between this and my little bum bag, I think I could carry all the necessities I still need on me for the day. including like first aid kit, things like that. This could also be useful because since I'm coming back around November, I might just do my Christmas shopping in Europe. And this, I really just like carrying all my bags. I hate checking bags. So this would be something good I could throw presents in. So it takes, I tried to weigh it. It literally wouldn't weigh. It's probably like 2 ounces. And I'm just shoving it in the bottom of my bag and it can get squished by everything, but I know it's there if I need it. Okay, I'm all packed back up and I'm going to weigh it. Keep in mind, this is all of my clothing, so including what I will be wearing on the plane. One last thing I want to say about my backpack. Like I said, it's the REI Co-op Trail 40, which means it's a 40-liter bag. And I have seen so many videos where women are like, oh, you don't need anything better than a 34-liter or a 36-liter. But honey, if you are a bountiful woman like myself, your clothes are bigger and they do take up more space, and that's okay. Just pack light and get what size bag you need to hold the minimum things for you to do the Camino. Go into REI and say, I'm going on the Camino and I need to fit all this stuff, and they will help you fit your stuff in a bag. That way you're not buying something that your stuff doesn't fit in, because as a bigger woman, the 40-liter is almost too small for me. And you saw how little I packed. Like, I did pack a few extra things than I did last year, but I'm also going to be going through different seasons this year. So that's my word of advice. I used to work at REI. Like, they will help you with anything you need there. So don't be afraid to go and ask. Plus, if you've never backpacked before, they're supposed to sit on your hips and they're supposed to like hug your shoulders, and they will help you find a bag that actually does fit you in the size that you need. Because if your bag does not fit you, like, it is just as important as your shoes, maybe more important than your shoes, because this is extra weight you are adding to your spine. And so, like, that's my advice. Just go get fitted, tell them or show them how much you need to fit in a bag, and they will help you. And they'll get you all decked out. They'll get you set up with the membership. They'll save you that 10%, get you an annual dividend. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's do this. All right, here's my scale. We be zeroed out. Okay, here we go. How much we at? What are we at? 7 kilograms? Okay, so it's coming in at about 7 or 8 kilograms, which is like 17 to 18 pounds, which is how much I weighed last year. And then I got my little bum bag. I didn't weigh this. It's not even registering. It weighs so little. And, then I have my hat, which I'll have on my head. So, again, I'll throw a little list here of things that I've ordered that just haven't come in yet, or that I can't pack yet because I'm still using them. Oh, contact solution, deodorant. Those are 2 of them. And again, let me know if I packed something that's so stupid and wasteful that you think it's just a huge mistake. And let me know if there's something I'm missing. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see my entire journey on the Camino. Take a look at last year's Camino videos where I had a mental breakdown and had to fly home. And I'll see you guys when I get back. Bye.